Philly on Lock is a podcast based solely on the opinions and life experiences of the hosts. We may not always agree, but we do it respectfully and sometimes laced with humor. Philly on Lock is for the grown and the beautiful. Viewer discretion is advised. Now on to the show with Philly on Lock.
Good people, good people, good people. What is going on? Yes. Philly on Lock is back for season 3. And I'm going to say it again. Philly on Lock is back for season 3.
Did you miss me? I mean, us. You know what I meant. Us.
No, she said me.
Okay, well, did
you heard
miss me?
I don't know if they missed you, but I know they probably missed Philly on Lock.
Oh, yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
Anyway.
Go ahead.
What is going on, good people? Thank you for tuning in again. Like I said, season 3. We are back. This season, we got a whole lot of shit to talk about. Y'all just don't understand. In episode 1, we are opening up with a banger. I mean, if you don't, I'm trying to categorize this the right way. If you do not understand what we're about to talk about and sit there and think about, oh shit, am I this? Or am I that? Or fuck, I've been doing this the whole time?
Oh.
Then
I can see that.
You're screwed. But, you know the usual.
Yeah.
And yes, I'm going to bring it full circle back around.
Uh-oh. Wait for it.
Really?
Wait for it.
Really?
My bad. Continue.
Fuck you and the high horse you came riding in on. It's our opinions. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. I'm going to let my beautiful co-host go ahead and give our disclaimer.
Do they even really need it after that? So basically, opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one. No two are alike. Yes, we are back, y'all. No, for real, did y'all miss us? Because we miss y'all, like, seriously. There has been so much going on and so many things happening that spark conversations within us that make us go, what? We need to take it to the podcast.
Correct.
So, peep this. Today's topic. Topic.
Gotta give it to him slowly. Give it to him slowly.
Okay. Slow it down. I don't mean chopped and screwed. All right. Imposters, pretenders, impersonators. Let me say that again. Imposters, pretenders, impersonators.
And that's coming from a relationship-wise, kind of a look. So, I mean...
Intimate relationship standpoint.
Intimate.
Platonic.
Mm-hmm. All them shits.
Okay,
all them shits.
So, all them ships. Not shits. Ships. So, yeah, we're going to get into it. So...
We're definitely going to get into it today. We are going to get into it. Okay. So, I mean...
We wait for his, his clinical definition.
Yes.
What did Webster say, sir?
Let's go ahead and just dive right deep into it. So, the first clinical definition for imposter. A person who pretends to be someone else in order to deceive others, especially for fraudulent gain. So given that in the perspective of a, beautiful person, I'm going to do what the fuck I need to do in order to get what I want, and fuck you.
Yeah. What? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you're pretending, and the messed up part is that's one of the other ones. But yeah, you are really taking over or pretending, like I said, to be something that you're not. And that's with everything, with speech, with actions. Hell, it might even be with looks.
So when you think of imposter,
I think of Now You See Me, Now You Don't, or Can You See Me? You know that that movie.
What's his name? The one that was acting like a flight attendant.
Yeah, he kept jumping. You know what I'm saying? Can't remember.
Damn.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
He was movie.
So he would be the other term. That's not imposter. That's not imposter. He was impersonating.
True.
He was impersonating.
What he was pretending.
Right.
Anyway, they all sound the same, but they all kind of mean something different when it comes to relationships. Would you like to hear what I found?
Okay, but yes, we're talking about relationship-wise.
Right.
So, okay, break it down for me.
Okay, so what I found was basically, what is an impersonator syndrome in a relationship? Because that's what I feel like it is. Impersonator or imposter syndrome. So imposter syndrome is individuals that have insecurities and possibly have an insecure attachment style bring vulnerabilities into the relationships, and one of these vulnerabilities could be the imposter phenomenon. Previous research has shown that the imposter phenomenon creates feelings of anxiety, worry, and unworthiness. So
there we go with that key word, insecurities.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing. And while I was researching this, it's basically the epitome of insecurities just showing on all levels, because you don't think that you are cute enough, thick enough, smart enough, whatever. So you act like, the keyword act. You act like something that you've seen that you think is smart, or you act like somebody that you think the person that you with, your person, is attracted to, knowing all along that's not you. It's what I took from it.
That's a good.
So imposter syndrome to me is like it's the whole embodiment of nothing I do or me, just period, is good enough for this person. So I'm gonna pretend to be I'm acting like anything else that I think that they would like.
That's a good way to put it. So then question, say if your person, he has an idol, he has a,
oh, like Janet Jackson? Go ahead.
If your person has a certain person that he likes, and he's always talking about them or bringing this up or bringing that up.
Right.
Is that something towards the fact that it will almost, I say, be as, would you try to be that type of person in order to please your man?
Some people might. I'm not. I'm gonna keep it all the way people, which I'm not finna impersonate shit.
No, but we're talking about imposter, not impersonate.
Well, I'm not. Okay.
Right. So
you
that
see how
means
I say they intertwinable?
They do. So
okay, put it like this. I'm not trying to act like nobody to be in a relationship or to please anybody else. Let me tell you why. Because that act can only last so long before, the mask got to come off eventually. Just like a full face of makeup. You got to wash the shit off eventually.
And we know in some women, I said some women,
here we go,
wash that shit off. I mean, it could be, anyway.
Okay. Oh, you back? All right. So my thing is, I'm not finna act like, which to me impersonator is acting like. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
So therefore, I'm not finna act like shit that I'm not.
But hold on, I'm not trying to break your train of thought. I said imposter.
I said imposter?
No, you said impersonator. But
again?
It's yes, you again.
So it's like that one is really like picking at my
That
spirit.
one is on your heart.
That one is picking at my goddamn spirit. It's like something about that one is just.
We're talking about impersonators.
I know. It's because I did some research on.
Shit, I just said it. We're talking about imposters.
I remember. What I'm saying is, I did my research and looked up some stuff, but that one bothered me the most.
Gotcha.
So that's why it keep coming up in my mind, and that was the last.
Okay, we'll get to it. We'll get to it.
I'm going back to imposter. Okay, so one thing I did find also. In a romantic relationship, imposter syndrome can cause persistent worries that your partner will soon discover you're not as great as they might think that you are.
Oh shit!
I know, right?
Say that again.
It says in a romantic relationship, imposter syndrome can cause persistent worries that your partner will soon discover you're not as great as they might think you are and break things off. If unaddressed, these insecurities can lead you to experience great distress, and sometimes it can cause the end of a relationship.
Right. That stinks.
I know. That's a little tough. Okay, so while looking this up, and I'm going to tell you, it hit a little bit. It was like, whoa, shit, wait a minute. Wait a minute. So it was like, oh shit, have I ever been in? It made me, researching this topic made me, and thank you, by the way, because you the one called me with it today and told me about it. So, that's the reason why we were discussing. But when I was researching and I was digging deeper, I was reading those words and it was kind of hitting me in the chest going, wait a minute, bitch. I know you got some self-esteem issues, or at least you did it once upon a time. They're not as bad as they used to be. But oh shit.
Right.
Oh shit. Like, oh shit. Like, this really made me think and made me question myself and really kind of do a deep dive into my past. Because I'm going, what the fuck?
Gotcha.
Have I ever been in the imposter syndrome stage? Or have we all? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because who doesn't question certain things? And this goes back to something that you said in the previous season or seasons before that. The living in the past, basically. You're always comparing, somebody to something like that.
You can't compare.
And so, in this sense, in my mind, it would be like one person could be comparing themselves to prior people that their mates dealt with, or possibly towards anybody that catches their attention. Like, you out in public or you watching TV and you see his reaction to certain shit, and it's like, okay, that's what you like. You know what I'm saying? So
I see what you're saying. I see. I see what you're saying right there. I'm just so when you think about it in the way you just broke it down, I'm just like, shit. Now, let alone, like I always sit on and I live by, you don't compare, or you don't judge your relationships.
Can I ask you this though?
What?
This the only, I get what you're saying, but let me ask you this. Is it the same if, so say you compare me to your ex-wife, right?
It won't happen,
well,
go ahead.
I get that. I said, if you the type of person, if you compare me to your ex-wife, then versus me comparing myself to your ex-wife. Is that the same thing?
No, because I'm going to cut you off right there, because I think, and this is not jumping off topic, but I would not feel that there was enough conversation divulged towards saying, oh, this is how my ex-wife was, this is how this person was, this is how that person was. So I understand where you're going with it, but I'm going to just cut you off because, no, there won't be a conversation of me saying, oh, my ex-wife used to do this, my ex-wife used to do that, this, that, and the third, because, again, I feel as though that should not, and we talked about this in the past, that should not be a topic of conversation for me.
Right.
Or a topic of conversation for a relationship, whether past, present, or future.
Right.
So it's not worth it.
Or imagination.
Our imagination. So it's not. I understand where you was going, but I would just cut it off there. So
Okay.
it is not. But in hindsight, if I had to hypothetically,
I wonder what some people feel like that, though. I wonder, have some people feel like that?
I'm
That
pretty
is
sure
pretty much-
people probably felt
It's like
that.
I give a pass to me comparing myself to your ex when you ain't a bit more thinking about it. But, or I wonder, does it coincide because maybe he talked about her enough to a point where the insecurities of this new person pick up on that he actually,
And that's a
appreciates
very
that,
good
and it
fucking
makes
point.
them turn.
That is a very good
yeah,
Because I would say
that's crazy. That's legit.
any people that's in relationships, and mind you, again, people, this is our opinions.
Right.
But when you're in a relationship, of course, if y'all have that understanding in a relationship, you could talk about your exes, you could talk about past relationships. Everybody does something in order to just do whatever. But if you're talking about past relationships, that is a very good point. Do that other person feel as though they have to possibly live up to what the better half has went through in a previous relationship, if it's a good thing. Now, if it's a good thing, we're not talking about bad shit.
But then some people with certain insecurities, it may not even be that it's just so great. They may pick up on a tone of voice or the facial expression or how they reminisce over that topic or whatever, and then go, "Oh, that's good. Oh, I don't do that. Maybe I should." You know what I'm saying? That's a little deep.
Ooh.
Okay, see, we just kind of blew that up because in one of the they said in this one article that I was reading, they said it's a subgroup of people that goes off of the whole imposter syndrome, and it's the perfectionist. Hey,
hold on, is narcissist in there?
No.
Hold up, but no, but come on, keep it gangster. Narcissist would be an imposter.
Not necessarily.
Narcissism would be an imposter.
I don't think so. I think it's a pretender. But we'll argue that in a minute. But it's perfectionist, the superwoman or superman, the natural genius, the soloist, and the expert. Ain't that some shit? Because, I mean, you know, especially for ladies, you know, and I'm not speaking for everybody, I just know for some, and I know for me, I have tried to be Superwoman, and it's not, I don't want to say have tried, I have been compared to Superwoman, or like when I do, or when some people feel like I do too much, okay, Superwoman, to me, it's like I almost take that as an insult, you know what I'm saying, because it's like, okay, because that sound like sarcasm.
Gotcha.
like I'm placating the fuck out of you. Like, this somebody sit down, you can't do everything. It's how I take it when people call me Superwoman.
I see what you're
like
saying,
but when I read it, I was like, damn, that's an imposter. So am I acting? Oh shit! It's not that I'm. Damn, maybe I do need to work on some shit. So yeah, that made me think.
Okay, so do you feel you ever been an imposter in your previous relationship?
Imposter, but it's making
when you think back on it now,
right? But you know, like I said, I hate when people call me Superwoman, or I hate when people call me strong. And it's not an insult. It's just damn. It's pressure with those words for me.
I wouldn't say it's pressure, but you know,
no, I'm talking about for me. That's what I'm saying.
I understand what you're saying. So I'm saying I wouldn't consider it as pressure because as much as I do, how I do my weekly woman affirmations, it's just a woman will be a woman regardless.
Okay.
And sometimes the situation gets downplayed of how strong they are.
Okay.
So I'd rather for a woman to realize how strong she is and not downplay the situation saying, I worry too much, or I do this too much, or I'm doing not enough.
Well, remember when I read this part in here? It's the worry of being not enough.
So take away the wording of not being enough.
It's like anxiety and worry. So it's always a worry that I'm not doing enough. That's for me. But my thing is, damn, am I pretending? Because am I acting like I can do it all? You know what I'm saying? Right. Am I an imposter in that situation? Because I just, it's like, fuck it, I don't need nobody else. I can do it. Because I don't think that's what I'm doing. But is that perceived by other people?
Got you. Okay.
Right.
I see where you're going with it.
Okay,
and I guess it goes to one's own perception.
Yeah, absolutely. But then again, and that's when and this is something I'm still learning, people. I don't fuck what anybody else got to think, what they think, what they got to say.
You don't fuck?
I said fuck what everybody
No, you said
think.
I don't fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
You didn't say I don't give a fuck. You said I don't fuck.
Okay, I don't give a fuck.
Thank you for clarifying.
I don't give a fuck. The whole t-shirt. About what other people think about me or how they view me and how they see me. So it's something I'm still working on.
Got you.
Damn, I'm like, wait, I don't fuck.
So then that leads into pretender. Mm-hmm. That definitely leads in pretender. And the vocabulary explanation of pretender is a person who makes unjustified or false claims, statements, etc. about personal status, abilities, or intentions or thereof.
Sound like a hot-ass liar to me.
God damn.
You's a hot damn liar.
Hold on, I'm going to say that again. A person who makes unjustified or false claims, statements, etc. as a person. Stop! I'm trying to get through the goddamn. I got to start it over. Stop. A person who makes unjustified or false claims or statements, etc., as about personal status, abilities, or intentions, or thereof. God damn it, there's a lot of motherfucking pretenders out here in today's world. Whether it's relationship-wise, whether it's friendship-wise, whether it's family-wise. But we're talking about relationships.
Okay, relationships. Intimate relationships. So,
but continue on with your statement as liar.
So it's like everything you said just sound like a plum ass liar. It's like it's liar pants on fire, bitch. It's like Pinocchio in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's just okay. The crazy part is, yeah, I'm gonna say that for the end. But anyway, but see, okay, so what I found was pretenders do not only tell lies, but they also embody them. Ooh. They might say they are rational, but act erratically and instinctively. They do not display competence, but talk about it all the time. They might demand loyalty while cheating.
Damn. Now you got me thinking. Shit. Now that begs to differ. How many people said of, or even oneself, felt as though they were pretenders in their relationships?
I think somebody has always pretended in one way or another.
But
in some way,
I'm trying to figure out.
Let's keep it pimping. If we date back to everything, and I'm not just talking about super serious, it could be a couple months, a couple weeks. You know what I'm saying? You could be your booty buddy, your homie lover friend. I don't know. But see, here's the thing. I think we've all pretended, whether we're talking about intimate relationships, family relationships, or fucking work relationships.
Shit, you just pretended just to get the ass.
That's where I was going. So we've all pretended in some way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? When it deal with that, you know what I'm saying? But if we just going into this intimate relationship, you pretending that you a loyal dude or chick. You know what I'm saying? You pretending that, you a family man when you really can't fucking stand kids. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're pretending that you are put together when your ass really a shitty mess.
Got you.
boom.
I mean,
Lies.
do you? Okay. I know personally that I probably dealt with a couple pretenders.
Okay.
I'm not saying I was a pretender. I dealt with a couple pretenders. But the difference was I sniffed that shit out. And I pretended like I didn't know shit while they was pretending.
Oh, no.
And pretended to be like, I like you. And I just flipped the script. I had to
sip my wine on there with y'all.
I flipped the script. But no, I understand where you're going. But do you feel you ever been in a pretending relationship?
Do I feel like I've ever been a pretender?
No, I said been in a pretending relationship, whether it was you or the other person.
Like pretending to be in that relationship?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
let me tell you.
Oh shit! Story time.
No, it's not story time. No, but it goes back to like one of our previous podcasts. Ghost. I pretended I was still there. Facts. If you haven't heard about our ghosting, you might want to go back to previous seasons in season 1 and listen to our episode about ghosting. But fast forward, we're talking about pretending. So, but yeah. No. So one thing I found was funny. 6 signs a man is pretending to love you. Okay. Don't laugh. Okay, so here's what he may be doing. Not all men are the same. Basically, yeah. He is not affectionate. Okay. He doesn't listen. He doesn't make plans. That makes sense. He is not reliable. He doesn't prioritize you. He doesn't share his feelings.
That sounds like a bum ass motherfucker. I mean, okay.
Pretending to love you. So it's like they doing everything that. Okay, they doing the main surface shit, but the deeper.
Okay, so then what is the main? No, what is the main surface shit? Because what you read right there.
Okay, so put it like this.
So what you just said right there sounds subscriptional. Oh, goddamn! I just used a big word, subscriptional.
He read it. But no, what I'm saying is, okay, so I took it as, let's see. So affectionate, right? So he might be a certain level, might get you what you got going on, but any other time, he don't touch you, he don't kiss you, he don't hug you, he don't rub you. And that may be something that you have to get established in a relationship, that you want that kind of intimacy. But I think that's common sense when it comes to intimacy in a relationship. But my thing is, but if he isn't doing it consistently, and it seems like that may be the key, they might do it enough to fool you, but they're not consistent with it.
So that goes back to the 4 C's, consistency. But go ahead. Come on. Keep going.
But anyway, so yeah, no, I read it and I thought it was funny because I felt like if you're not in it to win it in a relationship, then yeah, you pretended to love someone.
What is in it to win it?
In it to win it mean no, I love you, I'm in love with you, and I'm steady showing you. I mean, I'm consistent with whatever made you fall in love with me. I'm consistent with.
Okay, so then
if somebody's pretending, then that consistent, I mean, whatever it was that drew you to me is going to slowly be like, well, damn, I'm not seeing that person no more.
Okay, so then the difference would be, what if you run into a person, and not necessarily saying you, but what if somebody runs into somebody that's not as affectionate as they would like, but they still wholeheartedly love them? What if you run into a person that's not all about the public affection or the affection that a man or a woman desires in order for them to be, what is it I'm trying to say? To be felt as worthy of to be felt as worthy. Like, if a person doesn't show you affection, is that a deal breaker?
You said not for me, so I'm not gonna speak for me. It could be. Depending on the relationship and the communication situation between partners, yeah. Okay, but if somebody's pretending to have that at the beginning or pretending that they can give that, but then they don't, is the love really real?
So then that's two different things. I see what you're saying right there. That is totally two different things. Don't start off with it.
Right. And then
let that shit die off.
Because really, I'm going to really give you the side eye. Like, what the fuck?
Because, yes.
You showed me something at the beginning. Remember, like I said, people bring their representatives. It's almost like you gave me a sneak peek of what I wanted. I signed up for it. I signed up for the whole yearly subscription. And then...
He only gave you 90 days. And your motherfucking HBO was cut off.
I'm signed up, but shit, I ain't getting nothing to watch.
Your motherfucking HBO
coming on that I want to see. That's fucked up.
After 90 days, account has been cut off.
Shit. It's like, yo, wait a minute. You said I was getting a year.
I did a TikTok about that.
Oh my God.
But I completely understand and see what you're saying about that. That's why I was just saying, like, if you get in a relationship and y'all come to the realization that that person is not affectionate, how do you deal with that? Because it's not saying that he was a pretender. It was just he doesn't have some of that shit that you was looking for, but you still truly deep down love him.
That's true. That's fine, but it's like eventually, okay, it could lead to breakup. Like I said, it could lead to breakup when it comes to the loyalty and all that other kind of stuff. But my thing is, because it's, it could work if everybody's all in, if we talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I've said before, if I ask for something or if I expect something at the beginning, or get something that attracted me, and then all of a sudden it go bye-bye, I'm gonna question what's going on. And for people with insecurities or self-esteem issues, they will instantly point the finger at themselves and go, damn, is it me? Am I the reason?
Okay, so
pretenders really can fuck some shit up for some people and really confuse the fuck out of people that already, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
So then that would almost be like, so that kind of almost draw back to the insecurity part, because like, why would you question yourself?
That's why I said some people with that thin little level, it's like, I'm doing good, working on myself. But if you've ever dealt with having certain insecurities about yourself, or had to compare yourself to other people, because other people have always compared you to other people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you grew up in that and you kind of have that in the background, you know what I'm saying? It could project into your relationship without you.
So I will put as a negative connotation, I can understand that you possibly grown up that way. At the same token, how is it you not break that chain?
Like I said, it's always a thin line between healed and...
This is not love and hate.
I didn't say love and hate. It's a thin line between healed and not healed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Very thin. And something just a smidgen of something can make you go, is it me?
Okay, but if you know you're better than that, and that
has nothing to do with it. It really don't. Because, I'm speaking for self, and I'm speaking from experience, that you can feel absolutely, oh my God, I'm the shit, you know what I'm saying? And you get up every day and you tell yourself you the shit and you doing the damn thing. But at the same time, certain things can be like, okay, well, that ain't going the way I thought it was going to go, or I expected it to go. Damn, what did I do? Could I have done something different?
Okay.
Can I do something better? So it's like, and then, being in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? It can easily make you go, oh shit, wait. And it might be just for a second. I'm not saying this would be for the entire relationship. What I'm saying is it could easily be for a second that you question yourself and be like, what the fuck?
Well, no, and I will.
And it's all about reassurance. And I told you we talked about this on a previous podcast. One of my main things is I need reassurance.
Right.
Because if I don't, I'm gonna question it.
So I will piggyback off of what you said because okay, you're explaining it from your standpoint, and I know personally for me, yes, I see what you're saying. I just look at it in a different tone because men and women, of course, experience things a different way. So if I feel that, okay, somebody's pretending, like I said, I'm going to pretend right along the fuck with you. I'm going to pretend right along with you. Fuck it. I don't care. But at the same token, it's like, if I know the other person is pretending, so just like you said, maybe that might make me question myself, like, what the fuck am I not doing, or what am I doing, or am I not doing enough?
Right.
So, okay, yeah, from my standpoint as a male, yeah, that can be kind of like, you gotta be fucking lying. Because shit shouldn't be like this. Because in the beginning, everything was talked about. And we know fucking relationships are not all fucking peaches and cream. We know relationships are not all fucking hunky dory. We know relationships is not all we gonna skip down the street fucking holding hands. But it's like you said, it's called work. Work that shit the fuck out. Motherfucker, do what you gotta do in order to make your relationship work. But, I mean, oh shit.
So, we're gonna skip on to the third one. But let me leave y'all with this quote that I found. I thought it was, it hit me. There are some people
she just cut me off to read her quote. But
so
go
we
ahead.
can go on to the other one because we getting on some of these and we getting lost.
Go ahead.
So there are some people who come in your life pretending that they love you only because they need you.
Well, goddamn.
Now you glad I shared it?
Well, goddamn. Who? Shit. When you say need,
they need you.
Read that again.
There are some people who come in your life pretending that they love you only because they need you.
How many of you motherfuckers have been with somebody pretending that they need you?
Pretending that they love you because they need you. A means to an end. A baby daddy that stick to the baby mama because he need a place to stay because his mama won't let him stay no more. It's because he want to rap and not get a job.
Wow.
Anyway,
are you fake ass rappers?
So basically, you know how many dudes are pretending.
No! Don't put this on.
I'm gonna put it on everybody. Give me a minute.
Yeah, because
can I get a minute to explain it? God, he was getting up for you fellas. Anyway, a dude pretended to be in love, all whoop-de-doo, so he can move in and stay for free. Then how many chicks? You good? You happy now?
I ain't hear the rest of your statement.
Pretending to be all into a dude just for his pockets. You happy now?
It's not even about the pockets. How many women out there pretend to do the same thing just so they have a place to stay? No. It doesn't necessarily mean pockets. It doesn't necessarily mean pockets.
It could be car.
No,
it could be status.
They need status. They need a place to lay their head at night, or they need a means to no end when it comes to fucking sex, or when it comes to stability, or when it comes to emotional stability, or when it comes to fucking snap, when it just comes to life.
He didn't say snap. Same goes for men. All right, now let's go on to impersonators, Mister.
This she just fucking.
Indeed, because I think I hit a nerve, child.
You hit a nerve. I'm just speaking.
Impersonator.
All right, as she said, we need to go into impersonator. A person who pretends to be someone else for entertainment or fraud. Again, I'm going to say that again. A person who pretends to be someone else for entertainment or fraud. Well, goddamn, that's the whole fucking world.
I was just going to say, somebody always impersonating somebody. Okay, so why this one just really hit home for me, or just really kind of pissed me off a little bit as I was reading. And impersonating someone who imitates or copies the behavior or actions of another. So I'm going, you know, so that means it's almost like the wolf in sheep's clothing saying.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's a very good cliche.
Right. So, and then it's like, okay, so, of course, me, I've been cheated on like, it was okay, a long time ago. So, the first thing that came to my mind was basically a cheater, a no good, dirty dog, scoundrel, a scound, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Pretending to be a very good man in front of everybody else, but where it really matters.
Okay.
They're impersonating a good man, knowing they some low down, dirty dogs. Other people see it. They got this. They probably have their people so confused in the head that they swear up and down they the only ones. It's only me. He love me. He say impersonate. He impersonate a good man. He a dog in the streets. Spread that thing around like it ain't shit. Just some old salami meat.
So then this leads to question.
Or impersonating a wholesome man. How about that? Yeah.
Again, this leads to question. How far do you feel, man or woman, this is not one-sided.
Okay, I'm with it.
Man or woman will take it as far impersonating another in a relationship. And do you okay no let me back it up. I'm sorry. Shit, how do I want to phrase this? Do you feel that a relationship can be impersonated from either side for many years?
See, this is the thing. I think when people go into situations with not the purest intentions or the best intentions or the right intentions, I think people can pretend or impersonate or be an imposter for so long before that shit crashes. Like I said, you can only wear the mask or the facade for so long before cracks appear and it need to be renewed or something. You know what I'm saying? And the fucked up part is, I think couples are impersonators. Like, they sit up.
Shit.
Couples, the entire couple, the man and the woman, or, just that couple. The people that's involved in their relationship, I think they can impersonate healthy relationships just because they want to be there. They want to be it so bad that they will impersonate what they see as a perfect relationship to the outside world, not knowing what's going on the inside. Because behind closed doors, the ones that you impersonate might be trash.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say impersonating, but deriving. What? No, I'm just saying deriving on that point. When I knew me and my ex-wife was, we both decided to part ways.
Right.
So in that factor, before we let everybody knew what was going on, we impersonated a healthy relationship.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Right. I'm just so I'm agreeing with
you. Agreeing with me, okay.
But I'm saying we both, and that was the fact that we both came up with that scenario. It wasn't a one-sided thing.
Well, at least y'all
we both came up with that scenario saying, hey, well, I'll put it like this. We came up with this scenario because I knew how her side of the family was.
Okay.
So it would, before we got to broadcasting it out, I knew what type of family she came from. So I was the one that suggested, okay, let's play the goody two shoe role.
So let's pretend like we got it together, or like we together, we just so in love, shit.
Right.
Pretend like ain't nothing wrong with our relationship. We are perfect.
Right. But when it came down to it, I realized she was the impersonator.
Like all along?
Correct.
Fuck me. Fuck me. Ow.
Correct.
Ouch. That's too many years.
Correct.
My apologies.
No, I'm not. I mean, again, so again, with me, when I think about it,
it's deep.
It's deep, but at the same token,
can I ask you what was she in your definition, without saying too much? How was she impersonating? How was she the impersonator? Like, was she impersonating a perfect woman, or was she impersonating something that she thought you wanted in a relationship, or what? Because you're saying she was.
No, so I'm gonna plainly put it. When it came up to say that she wanted to get a divorce, it was basically, I don't want to be a wife no more.
Oh.
So when I think back to it, that statement alone.
I wonder what somebody in her ear. Shut up, nigga. They ain't got no. My bad. That was the nosy part of me that kicked in real quick.
That statement alone, when you think back to it, when I think back to it, for a woman to say, I don't want to be a wife no more because I don't want the responsibilities.
Fuck, bitch. I didn't know it was a... Okay, sorry. Shut up, Nick. Back to me.
That makes a person think that, well, goddamn, you were pretending the whole fucking time.
Right. That's fucked up. Okay. Yeah, that was deep.
At the same token, when I say that, I feel as though I'm a different breed. Especially for a Cancer man.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Whose birthday is coming up soon, y'all?
Yes, my motherfucking birthday is next Monday. This Monday coming up. But anyway, it's just a simple fact that I don't breathe or harp or shit like that.
No. I'm not
once
saying
it's
that.
done, no, I know. Once it's done and over with, I'm good. Okay.
It's just crazy.
Fuck you.
But see, and that's what I was saying. That's why impersonators kind of pissed me off a little bit as I was doing my research, because I was like, oh shit. Okay, because I am who I am. I will question some shit, and it'll make me, I hate to say compare myself, but I have to look at certain stuff because just me personally, I'm trying to be a better person, always trying to grow, right?
Right.
Okay. So when certain stuff come up, and I've heard, okay, in my previous, with my late husband, you know what I'm saying? We got so many compliments, I guess you could say, but but now it made me kind of look back on it and go, were those backhanded compliments?
Right.
Or were they real compliments?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it really made me go, okay, looking at impersonators for each individual, you know what I'm saying, entity in a relationship. But then when I put it together and put it as a couple, that made me go, oh, they just so sweet. Oh, I just love them. Oh, I want to be them when I grow up. Or I hated this saying, well, I want to be you when I grow up. And it's like, bitch, you 50.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? I'm 30.
Hold on. Why you focus on that number?
I don't know, it just randomly came up. But you know,
we're not talking about you 50-year-old people.
No, right. So I'm just saying, you know, when some people say it, you know, you just kind of go, they hate. Low key, you know what I'm saying? With the backhanded compliment. So, you know, when I was thinking of this, I wondered, did anybody ever go, they not as happy as they seem, or they not as together as they seem? And see, that's why I said at the beginning of this, couples that impersonate another couple, that's what they've seen as a happy couple. You know what I'm saying?
Because they see what's on the outside. They see the facade on the outside. Absolutely. They don't see the shit that goes on behind closed doors.
Exactly. They don't see the whole picture. And
so the couple is pretending.
Basically, like the whole, you know, celebrity couples. You know what I'm saying? People want to be.
Watched it.
Well, I'm saying it's not a TV show.
Oh, okay.
I was speaking as celebrity couples. You know what? I
mean, Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce.
Oh, fuck my life. No, what I'm saying is, it's couples like that. People see them and they like, oh my God, we want to be the power couple, like, you know, them. And it's like
Chris Brown and Rihanna went through their bullshit.
We ain't gonna do that.
I'm just saying. I'm getting your point about couples,
right?
Celebrity couples.
I'm saying,
but they have their bullshit too.
Exactly. But what I'm saying is, people impersonate those power couple goals, and they go relationship goals, and it's like, y'all don't want to. Y'all
then
don't
you're
want
living.
hashtag.
Then you living on a pretending premise, because that shit is fucked up. Why try to base your relationship on what you see?
But how many people fucking do it?
Probably a whole fucking lot.
Shit, you go through social media and you looking like, nigga, stop lying. Stop lying.
Probably a whole fucking lot, because it's like, are you serious right now? Like. No, I'm no.
Impersonators.
Cut that shit the fuck out.
Impersonators touched the nerve a little bit, and it was like the more I read, the more pissed off I get. It was like I was down the endless rabbit hole of motherfucker. But you know, so
okay, so then it begs to differ. Do you ever felt like you was any of those three in any of your past relationships? And it's not saying comparing. It's just, you know how we are. We think back. Once we get to talking about something, we think back to the shit we've been through in the past. And it's like, shit, I did do that.
See, the fucked up part is when you list off these words and list off these definitions, and you really like look at it, it's like, shit. You're looking at it going, okay, these are, oh my God, they're criminals. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, they're frauds. They're going to steal all my money. And it's like, but then when we talking about it, you really sit back and just go, okay, get out the criminal aspect of it. Now let's go relationship and intimate level of it. And it's like, oh shit. Liars. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? But no, for real. It make it sound so criminal when you listen the words of what they got going on. But when you put it in a relationship, it's like, shit, I might be guilty. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just saying that I'm a full out imposter, I'm a full out impersonator, or I have impersonated, or I'm a full out pretender. I think in my past, and possibly in my current, that I could have some of those aspects. Like I'm pretending to be absolutely okay when I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm impersonating being, you know, completely content or completely happy, overjoyed when I'm just content.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And for me personally, in the past, I may have had a little negative connotation to what the fuck I had going on. Hey. But, you know, as a grown-up and, you know, lived and experienced, I think, and I hate to say it like this, that it's more on the innocent level as to maybe not hurt somebody's feelings, or more of I'm protecting myself, or I'm controlling how I react to shit. But at the same time, I think it's it's a little salt of all of them. And I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying, and when I think back to it, especially on some of the past shit,
we ain't gonna get into your past.
You had to fucking take a sip on that shit.
Hey, the wine called my name.
But no, I think I do. And that's just like when we go back to ghosting. Mm-hmm. I knew I was a serial ghoster.
Okay, you said you checked out,
right? As a
before checkout time,
I would not. I will personally say I was more of a pretender.
Okay.
Than anything.
Okay.
Because it was just at that time, yes, it was easy.
Okay. Were you pretending for personal gain or just pretending just to be content and to keep the peace?
Pretending to keep the peace.
Okay. I'm with it. I can understand it. I can totally understand it.
Because before all the marriage stuff, there was nothing to gain. I was young. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't give two shits about nothing.
I can see.
I was young. I was in my. Well, no, I'm in my prime now. I'm not gonna say shit. I'm in my prime now, but no. Okay. I was young and I was running the streets. I was doing things. I was here. I was there.
I was everywhere.
I didn't give two fucks about shit, so I was pretending to somewhat care about the current relationship I was in at the time, and I was just like, this is what it is. Like,
well, I think I was pretending not to be crazy until they pissed me off.
Pretending not to be crazy until they piss you off. That's the shit that would be scary.
Well, we've had this discussion. I have done some things I am not proud of.
We're not even going to go there, but anyway. But no, it begs to differ. Like, when a man and a woman is in a relationship, do they feel they have any aspects of an imposter, a pretender, or an impersonator?
That's a good question because I feel it. And I just, like I said, now I don't think it's with malice. It's not in a malicious, tone or undertone. It just is what it is. I think I've pretended that I was okay for so long that I think I'm trying to convince my damn self.
That's it. I guess that's a good way.
I'm impersonating somebody that got it all together. Work in progress.
Right. I definitely see what you're saying with that. It's just crazy because that's your perspective of how you think about it. Then at the same token, I guess I wonder, even from my perspective, I don't know. I don't have a way to think about shit like that anymore.
Okay.
I don't, because that is far from my lifestyle.
Like I said, work in progress for me.
And I don't think about it no more. It's like, I wouldn't think to be, if I'm in a current relationship or whatever, is she pretending to like me? Is she pretending to love me? No, because that shit is below me now. Because I don't give a fuck.
No.
Because I have grown to understand the dealings of a relationship.
Okay.
If that sounds correct. I have grown to understand and try to understand the woman that I'm with in order to know her, in order to combat what we have going on.
Right.
So it's like, would I think she's pretending? No, because that is far from my mind.
Gotcha.
Would I think she's impersonating? No, because that's far from my mind. Do I feel she's an imposter? I don't even know what the fuck that is anymore. So it's just like shit like
she's
that.
An imposter.
Shit like that doesn't even come across my mind anymore.
Okay.
Because it's not worth it like it used to be when I was young.
Right.
It doesn't do me any justice because I'm gonna tell you, my goddamn detachment game is on 1,000. And the motherfucking minute I detach,
agreed.
See you, Cletus.
Not Cletus.
See you, Cleotha.
Oh, Cleophas? No.
And so I'm good. I'm out. But that is very, and that brings up the very good question. Do a person, man or woman, feels they have been pretenders, imposters, or impersonators in a relationship?
Yeah.
Which one have you been, if said be?
Okay.
We want to know.
We nosy.
Yes, we are fucking nosy. We want to know. We need to. I told you what I was. My lovely co-host told you what she was. We want to know what the fuck you was. Mm-hmm. Was you one of them? Because it all begs to differ. And again, this is grown talk. This is grown folk talk. We just. This is season 3. God damn it, we are here to have fun.
Yes, we are.
But we're also going to have some very instructable conversations in order to, get it out there about. We all have grown from our past misconceptions. We all have grown from our past dealings. Mm-hmm. We all have grown from any and everything. Mm-hmm. So, season 3, I'm telling y'all, she's going to vouch. Mm-hmm. Season 3 is going to be a motherfucking. This is just the tip of the iceberg. This ain't even the tip of the iceberg.
Nah, we coming with some different shit. I think the first 2 seasons. I mean, we were, that new relationship talk.
Right.
Well, should be new relationship talk. The ones that a lot of people not having, but we're not even going to go back there. If you want to know what I'm talking about, season 1 and 2 is available on all platforms. So, so I put the little plug in there. Y'all like it? No, this season we are going to touch on a lot of topics. Just, for example, mental health, you know what I'm saying? Breathing, all that good old stuff. We're just going to touch on a few things.
Right.
So,
right.
On that note, I just want y'all to, if you love the podcast, please rate us 5 stars on whatever platform you choose to listen to podcasts. And, share us out, because the higher ratings we get, the more new listeners that we will reach.
You motherfuckers better be sharing this shit. I don't care.
Y'all know what you're talking about, though.
Yeah, I know.
Why y'all keeping us?
No, but again, people. This is what we love. This is what we do. We are back on our 3rd season. We are having more fun than ever. Yes. We are really coming with the everyday conversations that people just not having. And this is what we give y'all. Right. This is what we give y'all. So, hey, we're going to continue to be Phillyboi. We're going to continue to be Locked and Loaded. We're going to continue to be Philly on Lock _podcast.
Yes.
Y'all just don't fucking understand. Season 3 is about to be the fuck on. So, get ready.
And if you are new to us, welcome to the family. Welcome to the foolery. Because we show out. And we do.
You already heard it.
And on that note, you guys, we are signing out.
Thank you for joining us on season 3 premiere. We love you. We want you to listen to more. We will see you on episode 2. And that is going to be very juicy. Get ready.
Yay.
We are out.
Peace. Thank you for tuning in to today's discussion. We hope you enjoyed the show. If so, please rate us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and or Facebook. The more we grow, the more people will know just what we have to offer, and it doesn't cost you a dime. To personally interact with us, please follow us on all major social media platforms, and we will get back with you. Until next time, bye.